Hello everyone and welcome back. In this episode, we will be breaking down how to script, produce and edit an e-commerce ad for this product right here that looks something like this. I love this product. First of all, I love the look and feel of it. It comes in this pristine packaging. Most importantly, it's always there to remind me of my priorities. I always tell people it's like my wife. So if you don't have a wife, I suggest you get Zillow. Before we even begin drafting the copy of our ad, the first thing we want to do is carry out some basic market research. The purpose of this research is to find out exactly who your ideal customer is and what problem your product solves for them. See, our goal here is to put ourselves into our potential customer's shoes and experience the product like they would when they are seeing it for the very first time. The three quickest and most effective ways to do this are: number one, analyze the psychographics and demographics of your audience on Facebook to find out exactly who they are. Number two, go to your competitors' Facebook ad library and analyze their messaging. And three, read your own and your competitors' customer reviews to see what the people are saying about yours and similar products. In your competitors' Facebook ad library, you can clearly find out what type of ads they're using and, most importantly, the messaging that they're using, which will leave you clues as to their targeting. Sometimes, of course, this process can be long and painstaking. That's why we like to rely on AdBox. AdBox is a great service that consolidates a bunch of highly performing ads from all sorts of niches, from agencies from all over the world. We use AdBox all the time, especially when doing research for these kind of videos, and they save us hours and hours. So if you are trying to research competition or just look for inspiration, then head over to adbox.com. Customer reviews are a goldmine. This is where you can find out exactly why people are buying your products or similar products and use this knowledge to write potent ad copy. The process here is quite simple. What you want to do is head over to your competitor's Facebook business page or Amazon page and go through reviews. It might take you a bit of time, but the goal here is to go through between 50 to 100 reviews. And what we're looking for is clues as to why people are buying this product. What you want to do is simply copy what they are saying and paste it in an organized fashion in your notes. Next, we take those comments and we organize them in categories. What do we mean by category? People oftentimes mention how they use this product to track their progress and achieve their goals. It's not specifically what they said, but it falls into this category. Following that, they talk about how the product motivates them to achieve their goals, so on and so forth. Then we take the 3 to 5 most commonly mentioned reasons why people love this product and translate those comments into a benefit to customer statement. So at the top here, we have the most frequently mentioned comment, which reads, "It helps me to stay on track and achieve my goals." When we take this comment and translate it into a benefit to customer statement, this reads, "Stay on track and achieve your goals with a daily productivity planner." Following that, the second most popular reason why people buy this product is because it keeps them motivated. From this category, I pulled a comment which reads, "Keeps me motivated," and translated that into a benefit to customer statement, which sounds like, "Get motivated to do more and keep yourself accountable." Now that we have some benefit-focused statements, we're no longer simply staring at a blank page, relying on our creative instinct to write a good ad. We have some key selling points that are grounded in data for the foundation of our video. It's a great start. The next step is to take these statements and create a visual sequence for each and every one. Now, this part may of course vary from project to project because there are always creative limitations that come with budget restrictions. You may have a budget to hire out a crew, or you could be a one-man band armed with an iPhone. Whatever your situation is, just know this: there are always creative solutions to budget restrictions. For the very first ad that we produced with Silk Social, we had Louise, my wife, for a model, and no more than a couple of $100 to cover all of the production fees. But this did not stop us from producing a great ad. If you've seen some of our videos, then by now you may know that every single ad has 5 key persuasive elements, or we like to call them modules. Number 1 being a great hook. Number 2, that it presents a problem. Number 3, it presents the product as a solution. 4, social proof to overcome doubts and fears. And 5, a strong call to action. With our benefit to customer statements and creative restrictions in mind, we can create a shot list that captures at least one shot for each one of these modules or persuasive elements. Let me draw your attention back to my notes. As you can see here in the very top here, we have the comments translated to benefit to customer statements, all 6 of them laid out. We took them as inspiration for our shot list, and taking all the 5 elements which make up a great ad, we simply filled in the blanks, creating a visual sequence for each one of the benefit to customer statements. To create a good hook, we use something called the Laowa wide macro lens, and it allowed us to capture the product from a unique and interesting perspective people are not usually used to seeing. Then we captured some B-roll of the product itself, as well as used some of the available footage of the model and the model with product to present the problem, as well as present our product, think Zillow, as the solution. As for the social proof, well, I've been using the product myself for just a little over a month now, so I will do the honors and create the UGC element for this particular video. I love this product. First of all, I love the look and feel of it. It comes in this pristine packaging. And finally, we got a product shot for the call to action. Next, we bring in our creative assets that we capture on our production into editing software like Premiere Pro. Now, bear in mind, it doesn't matter what software you use. The most important thing to make note of here is where we place every single shot and why. At this point, we're simply filling in the blanks from our shot list. We start with the hook, person presenting the problem. We introduce the product as a solution, add in some social proof, and finish with a strong call to action pack shot. The result will end up looking something to what we showed you in the beginning. The only thing that's left now is to add in titles. For this, we draw back to our benefit to customer statements and cherry pick some phrases that will speak to our audience. We like to use something called the 3-word rule, which means basically don't show more than 3 words on screen at any given moment. Sometimes it's hard to avoid, but as much as you can, try to stick to it. And once we've done all of that and put the whole thing together, we end up with an ad that looks like this. I love this product. First of all, I love the look and feel of it. It comes in this pristine packaging. Most importantly, it's always there to remind me of my priorities. I always tell people it's like my wife. So if you don't have a wife, I suggest you get Zillow. And there you have it. That's how you can create a persuasive e-commerce ad that will speak to your audience. Although you may have far more or less resources to create your own ad, the principles and steps that you've seen here can be applied regardless. Research can and should be done by everyone, and it will lay the foundations for any good e-commerce ad. Be sure to use the 5 principles that create a persuasive ad, and you will do great whether you're shooting at home because you're locked down of COVID, or if you're hiring out a professional crew to do the production for you. I hope this video helps you in creating your own e-commerce ads. If you found this content helpful, then please give this video a like and consider subscribing to our channel. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one.